It's Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbor's gonna die of fright. It's
I was singing this just the other day, as you do when you're cooking tea. I love this song. We're currently sorting out the costumes in my house as well, trick-or-treating. I don't know if I've got time to get my own costume done. I'm gutted. Over the weekend, my daughter and I were making homemade Halloween decorations. And I'm just got me wondering, ever wondered where the villains that we love to hate come from? Whether they're born wicked or whether they have wicked thrust upon them? Well, later this week, a show called Wicked Origins comes to Q York on Priory Street in York. Danny and Connie are part of the team that join me now. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good to have you on the show. Really, really good. Just go a bit closer to the mic there, Connie, so we can hear you nice and loudly. Just describe, before we go into this, describe what you're wearing, Danny.
Okay, so I'm wearing a long leather trench coat and I have a custom-made stainless steel hook by my friend Dave. Shout out to Dave. I've got a beautiful frilly shirt, a not very hairy chest, and some leather boots.
Oh my goodness, that hook is giving me the chills. And Connie, tell us about your costume.
So I think predominantly I am green. We can all guess who I may be. With the black hair and the black skirt, I'm going all gothic. Because I'm the Wicked Witch.
And we shook hands, and I can confirm that it didn't transfer onto my hand.
Because it's real. That's why.
I love it, Connie. I'm feeling it. You're inner wicked, yeah.
Definitely.
Which villains are we talking about then in your production, Danny?
So we've got a whole handful of villains. We have Elphaba, obviously, and Hook. We have Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Yeah. We have Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, right, yes.
We have Car from Jungle Book. Who else have we got,
We
Connie?
have Mother Gothel as well from Rapunzel. Oh. And we also have...
Maleficent.
Oh, of course she is. Now, which one's the best, would you say? Which villain do you love to hate the most? You think it's, of course, because you're dressed as Hook, yeah. And
I personally love Elphaba because of the songs that are in it, good belters. But Maleficent is a truly formidable character, and she's absolutely brilliant in our show.
One of our other producer and directors, Joel, his favourite is Frollo. And Frollo has an amazing story, which we kind of dive into the show as well.
Wonderful. Where did the idea come from to put this show together, Connie, and why?
So originally, I'm a trained musical theatre practitioner and teacher. So I've got it sort of in my veins, and I do it often. I've sang in church since I was little. Yeah. And me and my brother are sort of similar in that way, and he's a Latin American dancer, and we sort of sometimes just come together and do these random things. And we were just sat really and decided, right, there's all these villains out there and they have an origin story, and you hate them, but you're not really sure why they became who they were. Yeah. And we really wanted to sort of dive into that and see, people have reasons. I know excuses probably not great for some of the things they do with the poison apples and things like that, but we did want to share the origins and see, really, the whole point of this show is I really want people to leave not sure how they feel about those villains anymore. So we don't want to give them an idea of what to think. We want to let them make up their own mind after they leave.
And do they, without giving too much away, do they all have a similar beginning?
No.
Well, I think everybody's got a story, and I think that's what I love about the show. You've got all of these different villains presented, and you actually hear their story. Yeah. And I think that resonates because everybody's got a story, and I think we all know what it's like to be villainised by other people, and we all have a tendency to villainize people. So true.
Social media, it's like you can quickly just jump onto somebody, can't you, at the moment?
Yeah,
incredible.
Definitely.
This is fascinating. I'm properly into this now. I want to know what went down with Scar in The Lion King, why he's so bad. Is it just because he's a bad lion? I've been thinking about the ones that I like as well. Darth Vader. Yeah. We kind of know his story though, don't we? Darth Vader. Ursula, I think The Little Mermaid, that might be my favourite one because she properly scared me to my bones, but at the same time the singing took away all the fear, which is
and
always
actually not
nice.
to give too much away, a lot of the other villains have some really, really good reasons, and her not so much. So actually, you'll have to come and find out about her, whether she's just wicked because she feels like it or she has an actual reason.
I think we've got to be sure that this is family friendly. It's not going to scare the life out
No,
of
it's
kids.
absolutely family friendly. Any age is absolutely welcome, and it'll be enjoyable by all.
Why do you say that we love to hate villains so much? Danny, I'm going to ask you first.
I think sometimes we like story and we like drama, I think, don't we? And I think the reason why we tag on to Halloween, the reason why we watch Netflix and whatever online is because we're all looking to connect with stories, because it tells us something about us. Because I think there's something in Halloween where, you know, you've got a story and you aren't perfect the whole time, and we love to over dramatize things. So I think it tells you a bit about yourself, it tells you a bit about other people, and it makes you question reality and how you do life. Yeah,
Connie, what about you?
Repeat the question for me again. I got so lost in his answer then.
Why? I was like, wow, he's good, isn't he?
He's good.
I was asking, why do we love to hate villains so much?
I think that there's something sort of just magical about them, isn't there, that just takes you away sort of with who they are. And we could always say, you know, when you meet a strong character, they take you away and make you feel something different, don't they? And whether that's good, whether that's bad, anything, they have a power about them. And I think it's really quite a control thing over your emotions, and you really feel something.
Yeah.
I think we all look to feel something.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why those characters really affect us.
Gosh, this show is going to be brilliant. When and where is it happening, Danny?
So it's Friday and Saturday, 28th and 29th of October. So
wonderful.
It's the end of this week. So
not far away. Yeah. And you want people to email you. The first person to email you gets what?
Well, we thought we'd have a bit of fun with this. As we have a Hook in the studio, we'd ask the question, what happened to Hook's hand?
Yeah.
So fire in your answers to info@qyoure.co.uk. And the first, let's say the first 3 people in, we're going to give away family tickets to.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, fire that into info.
So give us that question again.
Yeah, so what happened to Hook's hand?
Okay, and then they send their answers to?
info @qyoure.co.uk.
Oh my goodness, they're in for a treat. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. In fact, I'm going to play that little bit of that song.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for coming into the show.
Thank
really
you.
good to see you both.
So
Let us know what you're doing next. You can come back
Definitely,
in.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Lovely to have you. That is Danny and Connie. They're from Q York Priory Street, where they're going to be putting on Wicked Originals, or Origins even.
Teeth ground sharp and eyes going red. I am the one hiding under your stairs.